Hey guys, welcome to the Fight Tonight channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I really want to get 3000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. It's so close, thanks for supporting me guys. The absolute world champion, the second middleweight Mexican Saul Alvarez, shared his opinion about the fight between Americans Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis. According to Alvarez, Ryan is a good and talented boxer, but he has little experience to win a fight against a fighter of Davis' level. I think Davis will win, he has more experience, but in any case, it will be a good fight. Listen, Garcia is a good fighter, a very talented guy, but I think he needed to have more fights before facing a rival of Gervonta's level, Alvarez said. Absolute lightweight world champion Devin Haney shared his opinion about the upcoming fight of Gervonta Davis against Ryan Garcia. I think it's a good fight. Ryan has height, length, speed, but the tank has power. He has this neutralizer. He is experienced. Davis was tested, and he proved himself. The safe bet is Davis, but you can't discount Ryan. He has speed and power. I don't think he is intimidated. Garcia will come out to win. We've seen the tank close rounds. It can be overboxed. It will be interesting to see if Ryan can boxing with him and take the rounds into the first half of the fight. If you look at how Gervonta lost rounds to Rolando Romero, Isaac Cruz and Leo Santa Cruz, it shows that he is vulnerable in this aspect. We have seen him come back into the fight and get knocked out, but we haven't seen what he can do when he fights a puncher who can't be tripped up. We won't be surprised if Davis destroys, Haney said. Gervonta Davis joked during his post-fight press conference January 8 that Ryan Garcia agreed to virtually everything proposed in their contracts for a pay-per-view showdown that was finalized last week for April 22. Garcia's eagerness to prove himself versus Davis is evident in the details of their rematch clause. Boxing Stance has learned that it favors Davis because they are constructionally obligated to a rematch only if Garcia defeats Davis in their 20-round, 136-pound bout. If Davis loses, he will then have the options of exercising his contractual right to an immediate rematch within a certain amount of time following their fight. If Garcia loses, Davis, who is considered the ace side of their event, won't have a constructional obligation to fight him again. Davis' opponent is slightly less than a 3-1 favorite to defeat Garcia, according to Caesar Sportsbook. Davis 28, Garcia 24, confirmed Friday through their social media accounts that their match discussed deal was completed for April 22. It is set to be determined in Las Vegas. The targeted date for their fight had long been April 15, but it was pushed back 1 week. A site deal for the Davis-Garcia card hadn't been finalized as of Wednesday. 3 Las Vegas venues, the Raiders Allegation Stadium, MGM Grand Garden Arena and T-Mobile Arena, are under consideration for the highest-profile fight on the 2023 boxing calendar. Garcia and Davis previously announced at November 17 on social media that they tentatively agreed to fight sometime in 2023 in Las Vegas. Baltimore Davis first needed to defeat American southpaw Hector Luis Garcia in an interim bout that took place January 7th at Capital One Arena in Washington. Davis stopped Garcia early in the 9th round of their 12th-round, 135-pound fight, which headlined the Showtime pay-per-view event. Garcia of Victorville, California, pasted on a proposed tune-up fight against Filipino southpaw Mercero Gesta, which would have taken place January 28th. The popular knockout artist last fought July 16 when he dropped Dominican southpaw Javier Fortuna 3 times and knocked out Fortuna in the 6th round at Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles. For the most part, it's hard to leave a lasting impression on James Toney. The former multiple division champion and recently indicated Hall of Fame simply believes that he has an eye for talent. But while he is downplayed several of today's fighters, he does see something special in Shakur Stevenson, having taken home an Olympic silver medal in the 2016 Games. Stevenson has made it look incredibly easy in the ring, winning world titles at both 126 and 130 pounds, after successfully unfighting the super featherweight division against Oscar Valdez. Stevenson's unifin rank was truncated as he failed to make weight heading into his showdown against Robson Canseco. Unwilling to squeeze it down his ever-growing frame, Stevenson decided that a move up in weight was a necessity. Now, with the 25-year-old fighting in the lightweight division, he will return to the ring on April 8th. While his goal is to eventually face undisputed Devin Haney, Stevenson has expressed on numerous occasions that he would also love to square off against Gervonta Davis. "He's a fighter," said Tony of Stevenson to Fight Hype. "Fast, got a little pop to his punches, but as long as he don't gotta see tank, he'll be alright." Davis, after leaving actor Ryan Garcia unaware of his surroundings during their January 7th showdown, is heading to a showdown with longtime rival Ryan Garcia on June 10. Stevenson, until then, will continue in his own career path. Absolute lightweight world champion Devin Haney believes that his star competitor in the division, Gervonta Davis, will be the favorite in the confrontation with Ryan Garcia. It's a good fight. Ryan has height, speed, length, but Davis has the IQ, the experience, the power. So the safe bet is the tank, but don't underestimate Ryan. Garcia is definitely capable of hitting. He demonstrated it. We don't know if we need to watch this fight. Of course, I want to meet the winner. It's on my agenda. I hope that after that we will be able to organize a duel. But we will see. Which of them would I like to meet more? With the winner, Haney said. Jamie Moore, current trainer for undisputed super lightweight champion Cantella Cameron and top super lightweight contender Jack Catterall. Garcia brings explosive power, and the only question is, can he make that work at this level? Tank has come up through the weights and he is very short for lightweight. It's Garcia who has the advantages in height and reach, but Tank has made a career out of closing the gap and getting off on people. It's a bit of a gamble from a Tank because even though we haven't seen Garcia at this level, that doesn't mean he can't operate at this level. I believe Garcia can fight at world level, and I think he will be around for years to come. I just wonder if it's a bit too soon for him. My gut tells me Garcia will have success, but that Tank will figure him out and end the fight between the 6th and 8th round. Prediction: Davis by KO. Joe Gallagher, current trainer for Unified Super Welterweight champion Natasha Jonas and former two-time Bantamweight champion Paul Butler. Hopefully this is the start of all the big fights being made before boxing turns into an even smaller niche sport. You have the speed, the youth, and the brash cookiness of Ryan Garcia, then you've got the phenomenal talent of Tank Davis. I was impressed with Tank when he was in the United Kingdom fighting Leon Walsh, and the way he took out Leo Santa Cruz with that uppercut was devastating. We see Garcia get dropped by Luke Campbell and get back up to win. There is a vulnerability there, but neither fighter is going to be complacent in this one. It's a great fight, but if you have to push me for a pick now, then I'm going for the Tank. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.